Hi you guys, last in the Australian set here. I'm in a hotel room in Sydney and we're going out to find the red-bellied black snake, one of Australia's deadliest yet loveliest and most beautiful snakes. A snake that lives just on the edges of Sydney in suburbia, not just a wilderness animal, an animal that lives cheek by jowl with people and yet incredibly venomous, but gets on just fine and rubs along with us. For a snake, that's rare to do. We're going to go and try and find one. My mate Jason, who's a fantastic herpetologist, a fantastic herper. He's herped all around Australia and Southeast Asia. This is the guy that's given me lots of pointers on this Australian trip of where I can find things in very short herping expeditions. He's come up trumps again. This isn't filmed for YouTube. This is just us going out and me videoing stuff on the way. Goodness me, we did find one, and he also showed me a gecko that you gecko enthusiasts would die for. Tag along, it's going to be beautiful. Let's roll the intro and get in there.
My hand swelled up and it was very painful overnight.
Now, city life absolutely terrifies me. It's just too much. It's a sensory overload compared to where we've been stopping for 3 weeks in beautiful Australian countryside. Worse still, I've been on a train less than 10 times in my life, and the first thing I had to do was get to the outskirts of Sydney to meet Jason, from where he took me all around in his own vehicle. But yeah, more nerve-wracking than most of you can consider. He gave me loads of pointers, but I was actually quite nervous, making sure I got on the right trains to get to the right place. Dave Sharp, nature boy, not city boy. Best waterfall I've ever seen. That's nice.
Very small one.
So I thought Australia was called
Yabbies,
crayfish yabbies. I didn't realise.
No, fresh. There's two different. Right?
Okay.
So freshwater crayfish.
So that's what we get.
Spiny ones. Those ones get massive. Like massive.
This next animal, I wish I'd have spent a bit more time with, a bit more time filming it and a bit more time playing with it. It came across as intelligent, the big eyes. It was an incredibly visual ant, unlike anything I've seen. At one point, Jay just moved his hand on the ground about a foot or more away, and it turned on its heels and charged straight back at him. This ant had got more attitude than any ant I'd ever seen. Working on its own, you think how most ants work in a team and kind of defend each other. This guy was like, yeah, over an inch long, an absolute, yeah, I don't need helpers, I'm big and I'm tough. Fantastic animal. He started off by saying a couple of guys have actually been killed by these in the past, and he went, yeah, but they had like anaphylactic shock or something. They just really hurt. But he kind of put me off, but I really wish I'd have had a little play and found out how hard hitting that sting actually was. I'll always think that, why didn't I find out? But I didn't. What an amazing animal. Just look at this guy's character. The smallest find, and one that will really stick in my memory as an ant with attitude.
You get them enough. There's none others, no more around. Where'd he go?
That's what I was thinking. Oh, look, there he is.
Yeah, he's on that stick.
So you wouldn't pick that up in your hand and pin it down?
No, you go for it.
I mean,
I'll laugh.
It really is that bad?
Yeah. I've been stung by him before.
What, it did hurt?
Oh yeah, it fucking hurts.
It's got massive gnashers, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry about them.
No,
It's all on the
yeah.
tail.
Wow. So So what's that hunting? Just anything you can find. Just looking
Yeah.
for animals. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
And that's hot today. I mean, that's a very heat tolerant ant, isn't it? I can't believe it. Why is it doing that?
It wants to have a go. They still stand up to you.
Well, you weren't even hurting it. You know what I mean? You're not. You were. It was like. What's it
You
trying
get
to?
in their face. This one's actually pretty docile.
Wow. It looks so intelligent, doesn't it? Well, you know the way it's like.
You can't.
Even these come. Can these come back up to your hand, Jason?
Yep.
So like our adders can't get back up at you if you hold them at arm's length.
Nah.
That is gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. I thought it was going to be longer than that. They're a stocky snake, aren't they? Does it musk? I might
Yep.
imagine it. Yeah, that's a stocky snake, isn't it? When we saw the back end of that, I thought it was going to be about 6 feet long. That is beautiful. These are my favourite, I think, Jay. I know they're like common, but they're beautiful, aren't they? That is terrific. Are they breeding at this time of year?
Yes.
Yeah, do they I read that they dance like adders, like the males all combat.
Yeah, the males will combat. Yep.
Surely this sizable thing's a female, or is it the other way around with these?
No, the other way around. Males are the bigger ones.
Oh wow.
That one could possibly be a very big female, but I would.
So do they go up to 2 meters or not?
That could be a gravid female. Very rarely. The biggest one I've ever seen was about 6 foot, and I've only ever really seen like 2 that big.
Oh, okay, so this is a good size one.
Yeah.
It's just stunning, isn't it? What a shame it's sloughing, but it's actually, at least it's coming out of slough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's this Latin name? Because I won't remember.
I'll send it to you.
That's all right, I'll find it in my book. It'll be in the book, won't it? That's amazing, isn't it? I'm surprised they can regenerate a tail like that. If you know what I mean. It's quite a... I'm surprised it's not almost like just a tail-shaped tail or something, you know, like a poor effort. And is it like the leaf tails you get in other places? Oh my god, is that how it works?
Genus.
No, is it so it can flatten itself onto, say, rocks though, to
Yeah.
camouflage itself?
These like rocks and wood. It's just going to jump now.
And is that their natural crawling?
Yeah.
So a cooler animal.
They
like
can move fast. They
Okay.
can do a little dart.
Oh wow, that's gorgeous, isn't it? This is the sort of thing I do, and then I realise I didn't press record. And you know, the leaf tail ones that you can get captured in the UK, they're a flatter tail, and they flatten themselves onto barks of trees so that they lose their shadow and they completely
Are
camouflage.
they an Australian species?
No, I don't think they are. I can't think of the Latin name now. Probably Madagascar or something like
Yeah.
that. But do these ones have it for looking? Is this a rock living animal as
Yes,
opposed to a tree living?
Yes, it's rock. You can you find them on like stumps and stuff like that, but it's mainly rocks. But they do love the treated pine walls they have
Okay.
down around the back around the house.
Getting amongst the slats and the grooves
Yeah.
a bit like.
But
Oh yeah, they've got no lamellae on their feet, have they? Is it just
No.
ordinary like
Yeah,
lizard
clawed.
feet, if you like? Yeah.
Thus, I had no lid on the container.
That's funny, isn't it? So it can run. It certainly.
But yeah, they're common they're only found in the Sydney Basin too. But there's other species of that genus that are similar.
Okay.
That are found up from north of here up through Queensland, certain mountain ranges, and they're just found very isolated spots. So this genus isn't found in anywhere like in a big area.
Oh really? They're real. So on a map, in a herptile book, there'd be a dot with an arrow pointing at it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Real small, low.
Yeah.
And that'll be in the whole continent, well, the world. That'll be it. That small area will be it, like.
Yeah, like a mountain range or something like that. The different species of this genus.
Yeah, bloody hell.
And this one is only in the city.